Inheriting a home comes with mixed emotions. There's the joy of receiving a house, but also the weight of memories and responsibilities. Selling a home is always a significant event in life, but when it's a loved one's home, especially after they have passed, it becomes something much deeper. It becomes a journey filled with memories, emotions, and big decisions. If you're facing this situation, I want you to know that you are not alone and that I'm very sorry for your loss. When selling a home that you have inherited, there's a process called probate. It's a legal process, and it's facilitated by the executor of the estate and the attorney for the estate. This can feel overwhelming, but if you take it one thing at a time, it becomes much more manageable. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Richelle Ward, and I'm a licensed real estate agent in Connecticut who specializes in helping homeowners navigate all kinds of sales, including the more emotional ones. Today's video is about a husband and wife in their 60s who inherited a condo and how I help them to make the process of selling it smoother, faster, and less stressful for them. A couple of years ago, I received a referral from a real estate agent in Massachusetts. She had a very dear friend who had lost his 95-year-old father, and he had a home to sell in Newtown, Connecticut, where I both live and work. I reached out to the family and made an appointment to meet with them the next time they would be down in Newtown, and then I began to do some research on the property. I met them at the property and walked into a home that was in complete disarray as they were sorting through all the items in the house. They apologized to me profusely about the mess in the home as we sat down at the table to discuss their situation. I learned that it took them 2 hours to drive down to Newtown from Massachusetts. And at the end of the day, it took them another 2 hours to drive back up to Massachusetts. They spent 3 to 4 hours every visit sorting through a massive amount of paperwork, looking for documents that they needed, and then sorting through a lifetime of accumulated items in the condo. They knew they needed to sell the condo, but they were simply exhausted after doing this weekly trip for many months. I was there to give them a valuation for the probate process and to represent them in the sale of the condo when it was ready to go on the market. But while we sat at that table talking, it became really clear to me that these people needed more than what I was there for. They really needed some help. They had done a tremendous amount of work and had sorted through a tremendous amount of stuff. They had identified many items that they wanted to keep, and there was a list of items to be distributed to other family members. They wanted to get the condo on the market as soon as possible, and they were emotionally and physically drained. They told me that they needed a few more weeks to finish up with their work in the condo, and when they were done, the next time they came down to Newtown, they wanted it to be closing day. At that table, we identified the help that they needed and outlined the responsibilities of each party. They would finish up their work and leave everything they did not want inside the condo. I would arrange for a handyman to make some small repairs, coordinate emptying of the condo of the remaining belongings, meet a moving company, and oversee packing of several of the items that were to be distributed to the family members. I would stage the condo, get it on the market for sale. After the condo was turned over to me, I went through the entire condo, and to my surprise, I found a sterling silver tea set in the cabinet over the refrigerator. I also found a number of family photos and some historically important items in a locker. I called the family to discuss with them what I had found, and we made arrangements for the tea set to be included with the moving items that were going to be distributed to families. I boxed up the photos to keep them safe, and I delivered the historically important items to the Westport Historical Society, who were just thrilled to get them. The rest of the sale was not eventful and went very smoothly. Best of all, the family's next trip to Newtown was on closing day. If you are facing the challenge of selling an inherited home, you don't need to do it alone. Let me take the weight off your shoulders and help you achieve the best outcome for you and your family. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. I'll see you again in the next video.